Warning, I am not an expert. Everything in this video was most likely done wrong after many failures and a few stitches. Don't try any of this at home.
Dad, did you shoot the shop?
No. Okay, don't tell Mom. Great time here at the Eaton Ranch in Abilene, Texas. Talon took us for a ride on the Gator and we had a wonderful time. You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube?
Hello everybody. Welcome to Texas.
So we're going to head out now. We're going to head down to Houston and we'll talk to you guys soon. So we just pulled out of the Eaton Ranch in Abilene, Texas, and we're on our way to Sugar Land, Texas, which is just outside of Houston. We got about a 7-hour drive today. Looking forward to some nice roads here in Texas. So just sit back and watch the video and have a great time. Hey good friends, we've just made it into Sugar Land, Texas, and we're at the Sugar Land RV Park. Yeah, we're all set up. Nice little park right on the Brazos River. We're getting ready to go and have dinner. I will update this video. We're going to do a tour of the camper next. I hope you guys enjoy it. We did a total of 1,187 miles since we left home. thought we'd do today is I'll just take you for a tour of the camper so you guys can see what it is we've got going on. This is a KZ Sportsman LE. It is the 271 BHLE. It's supposed to be 27 foot. I think it measures more like 30 foot from tip to tail. I think that's how they kind of do it. So what we'll do is we'll walk around the outside and then I'll take you to the inside. And while we're at it, I'll show you some of the upgrades that I've done to the camper since we've had it. All right guys, we'll start up here in the front. Everything's pretty much stock except for the batteries. I did upgrade the batteries to two 6-volt golf cart batteries. That has been significantly better than the 12-volt DC battery that was in there. These are running in series and getting me to 12 volts. I believe it's 105 amp hours total. We generally run a 50 amp hours or so out of them. There's a solar charge port here, and I do have a 200 watt solar panel that can go into that charge port. I also use that the other way around where we can plug in a cable and then I can run the outdoor projector that's 12 volt DC against here, and also run my pellet grill directly from that port. It's good for 10 amps and that works just fine. So here we have the outdoor kitchen. This is a really basic outdoor kitchen. It has a little refrigerator that you can keep drinks and stuff in, and then this pulls out and there's a sink and a stovetop. We do use this. I did have some trouble with the drainage system in here. It was leaking when we got it. I redid all of that and fixed it so that it would pull in and out super easy and not leak anymore. I keep some basic silverware and cooking utensils up here. One upgrade that I did here, you guys will notice on the back, I built this metal deal here to hold the generator onto the back of the bumper, and so that's been really nice. And the other upgrade is down here. You'll see this. Let me get this out. And basically what that thing does there is I can, I've got a plate that sticks in here, a metal plate that goes in there, and then the Blackstone sits right on top of that. And so from here I can cook from this direction, anything on that black top. So that's been a really great upgrade there. As we come around the back side, you can see I've got a 4,500 watt generator that runs everything on the camper. I also keep 12 gallons of fuel ready to go at any moment, and that fuel can also be used to put into the truck. That will run the entire camper for 3 days, solid 3 days. We can get into 4 days on it. Everything's all stocked back here. One thing that I like to run is this filter system. I got this at Walmart. I've got a pressure regulator that can reduce the pressure down to 40 psi, and then this will go down to 1 micron. There is a filter in this big portion, and then your standard filter down here. And then I use this flexible hose, which has been fantastic. And that'll go into the side. I use all these quick connects. I think the water's turned off right now, and these quick connects make it super easy to get this rig set up. And here is the other side of the deal. I use these storage bins from Walmart for everything, and this box is everything that has to do with the gray water and black water tanks. There's gloves and all the hoses to wash all that out. Some spare parts in here. I do keep an extra charge controller in here, the one that I pulled out, and some additional parts stay in there. Everything that's electrical is in here, and then everything that is water related goes into this one, and then the top one is everything that for the air compressor, hoses, chucks, air nozzles, all that good stuff. All right, let's go on in. Okay, this is a pretty basic design here. To your right is the master. It splits the wall. There's a door on each side of this here, and there's a queen size bed in there. It's got some closets, some overhead shelves there, overhead shelves. I do have a projector system, so you guys will see in a future video how this projector system was installed, and this is what we did for a TV back here in the back. I can use that same projector outside. The beauty of it is that projector is also 12 volts, so I'm able to run it just off the house batteries, which is great. The other thing is this light right here is the worst light in the entire world. It just blinds you. You can't read from it or nothing. So I did install these two lights here There's one on this side, there's one on that side. You can swivel them around and get the light out of your face, which has been a fantastic little upgrade. Inside the closet, I tend to use a lot of bins. You'll see these bins here. And these bins, I measured everything and they fit in almost every cubby hole in here. So I've got a ton of these bins. Each kid gets 2 bins. They get a 3rd bin for all their toiletries. So when we park somewhere like here and we're at my parents' house, they can just bring their toiletry bin. Everything's in there, put a few clothes in there and take a shower and whatnot. So that's super helpful. And then everybody gets a little bit of hanging storage space, usually 3 or 4 hangers worth. There is storage at the bottom here, and you'll see I've got those bins there again. They fit in there just perfect, same size bins. And then underneath here, this bed, it lifts up and there's a pretty good sized storage area in there. I only use it for stuff that we don't use too much. I've got a battery powered shop vac under there. And then here, you'll see there's 2 doors here. You can unlatch these and they slide out for privacy. So as we come into the front area, the sofa here is a jackknife sofa. And it turns into a bed and it's pretty comfortable. I do keep a mattress up above there, you can see, and that mattress is used to roll out on top of this couch. And when it's fully extended, it's a good size. I think it's maybe a double. So sometimes one of the kids sleeps here. If I've got a lot of people on this trip, there's only 4 of us, so sleeping's not an issue at all. And under there's pretty good storage. If you saw my other video, I did do an upgrade on this side to make it a little bit more stable. I also put in magnetic locks on this whole deal here, so it used to just pop out. Now it's really stable, no issues there. Of course, we got our TV and our audio system. The only upgrade I did here is I installed a inverter, and that little inverter, I believe is 300 watt. It might be a 500 watt, I don't recall. It runs off the house batteries, and I can run this TV off of the inverter so that we can just run it right off the battery. I don't have a whole house inverter. I wanted to kind of keep the usage down, so this is what we did. We can also charge batteries and stuff. There's some USB ports that are put in there, and this is also where we keep our internet system. This allows all the systems in the rig to connect to that one router right here, and this router is connected via Wi-Fi to either the park Wi-Fi or generally to our hotspot, and all the wireless names stay the same, which is really nice. Got a lot of good storage here. Just store some stuff there, some stored stuff there. Here's our kitchen. You know, it's adequate for what we use it for. No big upgrades there. I will say that we do use these bins quite a bit for washing dishes. I don't like to put the dishwashing soap down into the gray water tank, so you know, we wash in these bins, and I generally will pour those out into the campfire ring outside and use it for that. I did install this top here, and that's just something you can buy. I think Camco makes it, I'm not sure. It just clips down on top of that, gives you another little surface area. The other nice thing is this will move over and it'll go over the top here to cover the sink. And then I also purchased and modified these rollers here, which go out and they will go down into this area and give you another top for drying and whatnot. So that's pretty convenient. Inside the oven, I did add a stone down here, and I do store one little pan right there when we're on the road. This stone helps keep the temperature in here very consistent, so I definitely recommend you guys putting a pizza stone in there to keep your temperatures consistent inside your oven. Refrigerator is pretty standard. This is a gas and electric, so it'll run on either one. And then I told you we upgraded the charging system, and that's the system that I went with, which is made by Wildcat. And just gives you a little feedback there. There's a little pantry. The other significant upgrade we did was here to these benches. Under each of these benches, you can lift the top up, and there was an area that you can, you know, put stuff in it, but it was super inconvenient because, you know, I generally will have one kid sleeping in here when there's 6 of us in this camper. So when she's sleeping on this, she can't get to those bins. So I decided I wanted to put in these roll-out drawers, and I'll have a video coming out on this. It's not posted yet, but you can see here that drawer just rolls right out, and you've got plenty of storage. We keep towels and stuff down in there. And then there's a little lock here. When we get on the road, the slot goes up behind the panel there and it keeps it locked. There is also a magnetic lock, so when we're in town, there's no issue. There's one there, rolls out, 2 big sections per each, and you don't have to tear this down to get to it. So I'll have a video posted on that. You guys can take a look at that. And then of course we got the 2 bunks back here. 2 my kids stay there. And then back in here in the shower, the major upgrade in here will just be the, well, a couple things. One is that rod it comes out, and it comes out in such a way that it opens up that area quite a bit bigger. I'm a big dude, so, you know, being able to get in there and not have that all over my body is great. And then when we're underway, you can push this rod back in here, and it's kind of tucked out of the way. And the other great thing is you can hang swimsuits from here. And when you hang your swimsuits, it drips into the bottom here. So yeah, it's a great place to hang swimsuits when you're at camp. I keep these jugs. I think they're 5-gallon jugs. There's no water in there right now. That's where I store them generally. But we have 30 gallons of fresh water. I've got another 25 gallons right here that we can fill up if we're dispersed camping, which we do a lot of dispersed camping. So that comes in really handy. I'll put these in the back of the truck, but this is generally where they store. I've not had any issues with them coming out. You've got your little head there, and no upgrades back here that I can recall. I think I just put that washcloth holder up, and that's about it. And the last thing is I did install and mount these hanger system, and it's on both sides of the door. You can see there, and it's actually screwed in there, so it won't come off. They're just not hanging there. There's a screw in the top, and there's can't remember if there's screw or something in here to just keep it against the door. That comes in really handy. Everybody can get their towels and stuff situated. So guys, that's kind of the walkthrough on our rig. Check out the videos. Anything that I've upgraded, I do post in channel, so you guys can see exactly what steps I took to get those upgrades done. I hope you enjoyed. This is day 4, and today is just kind of a rest day, so we're not going to be traveling anywhere. We're just doing some shopping, and we're having a good time. Alright guys, this is the end of day 4. We've had a lot of fun shopping and a lot of fun just around town and stuff here in Sugar Land, Texas. This is my hometown. This is where I grew up, and just had a wonderful time meeting with my family and being able to be here in the Lone Star State. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments down below.